Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, then welcome here for the very first time. I'm Carmen, and...
I am Calvin.
That was weird. And today we are going to continue on our Avatar journey by watching Season 1, Episode 9. No snarky comment from the peanut gallery.
I've already seen it.
Just waiting for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, last episode we discovered something very, very interesting that kind of throws a huge wrench in all of their plans. And that is that by the end of the summer, Aang has to stop the Fire Nation, or they will become the Fire Lord, right? Or he will become too powerful to stop thanks to Sozin's comet.
Yep.
Because apparently that shit has like crazy magic powers, and for the Fire Lord. Could he intercept the comet?
For firebenders.
So he can't like intercept the comet and then get crazy magic powers himself.
Who?
Aang. Because that would be one way.
I mean, it enhances firebenders.
That's it? Well, so it could enhance his firebending.
Yeah, but
it would enhance all
Fire
firebenders.
Lord. And all of his many thousands of firebenders.
I mean, true. Is it just like everybody who has this gets the power? You can't like get to it first.
It's like the tides of the moon.
Okay, so it's not like a Horcrux.
It's just like
you can't get it.
No.
Like it's not a thing that you can
it
like
passes by.
Yeah.
Think about it like the comet in Game of Thrones. How people
signaled
thought it was
the dragon's return.
People thought it was like the end of time.
Well, different people
thought that it was the return of magic. Like,
and then Osha. She was the one. She told Bran that comets don't fall for men. That there was only one thing that meant, and it was that dragons had come back. And then Bran was like, all the dragons are dead. But
he was really wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, spoilers for Game of Thrones.
The worst story.
Yeah.
Who thought that he had the best story?
Yeah, like we can't start talking about Game of Thrones because, like, one, y'all get mad at us when we start talking about other shows, but two,
get used to it.
It's just not worth it. Like, if you watch Game of Thrones, don't watch it.
No, like
watch the first 5 seasons, and then finish it, but just understand that you will be very upset. Yeah. If you like good storytelling, you will be upset.
If you like good storytelling, just read the books, maybe.
Yeah. Or watch Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Ah, good segue back to the show that we're supposed to be watching.
Yes. Speaking of watching, let's just go ahead and start it.
I'm supposed to master all 4 elements before that comet arrives.
Well, let's see. You pretty much mastered airbending, and that only took you 112 years. I'm sure you can master 3 more
That's not
elements by
helpful.
next summer.
If you want, I can try and teach you some of the stuff I know. You'd do that?
Maybe we can find a puddle for you to splash in.
Big puddle. Do it.
Yeah.
You could clean the gunk out of Appa's toes.
What?
What's the meaning of this mutiny?
Yeah, Uncle.
No one told you to change course.
Actually, someone did. I assure you, it is a matter of utmost importance.
Is it something to do with the Avatar?
Even more urgent. It seems I've lost my lotus tile.
Lotus tile?
Look, he's like at a spa.
He's so happy.
Cute. It'd be so cool to be able to waterbend.
Be so cool to be
That's almost
any
right.
bending.
Yeah.
If you keep practicing, I'm sure eventually. Hey, I'm bending it already. Wow, I can't believe you got that so quickly. It's harder than it looks, so don't be
He
disappointed.
does it immediately. Yeah. She's getting annoyed now because he's good at it.
I kind of know this one other move, but it's pretty hard. The idea is to create a big, powerful wave. So, like this?
I was like, Where'd he go?
Looks like I got the hang of that move.
She's annoyed.
That's enough practicing for today.
I mean, he's the Avatar though, so she shouldn't be upset that he can do these things really well.
I couldn't say no to this whistle.
Oh, it's an apple whistle! You
We have
blow in
one of
its butt though. It's kind of weird.
No, back legs.
Oh, okay. Let me guess. The port that they're at is also where his uncle wants to stop. What's
I've
that?
never seen such a fine specimen of lever.
That's Captain Hook. Or Flint.
Momo's not for sale.
Water bending scroll.
You saw the type.
Look at this, eh? It's a waterbending scroll.
Wait a minute. Sea-loving traders,
It's a pirate ship.
suspiciously acquired merchandise, and pet reptile birds? You guys are pirates!
Let's say to the price of 1 copper piece.
The price is 200 gold pieces.
Okay? 2 copper pieces.
It's not as amusing the second time, boy.
What was that all about, Katara?
Yeah, I was just starting to browse through their
She
boat
stole it,
report.
didn't she?
I'll just feel a lot better once we get away from here.
She definitely stole it. Han, what are you thinking?
Whoa!
Oh my gosh, this guy? No, dude! No. Oh my god!
This place is worse than Omashu!
Grab on tight! Those guys are terrible.
I know. That's why I took this.
No way.
Sokka, where do you think they got it? They stole it from a waterbender.
It doesn't matter. You put all of our lives in danger just so you could learn some stupid fancy splashes. Whatever.
Well, what's done is done. We have it. We might as well learn from it.
Yeah, but I would go a little bit further away, maybe. You know.
They flew quite a ways.
Yeah.
I always say the only thing better than finding something you are looking for is finding something you weren't looking for at a great bargain.
Me every time I go to Target.
Right.
Music might
Or
not-
IKEA.
Right.
Oh, this place looks promising.
Yeah.
Oh, that is handsome.
This monk, did he have an arrow on his head?
I just want to try this one move first, and then it's all yours.
Aw.
Oh, why can't I get this stupid move?
You'll get it.
You only tried twice.
You just gotta shift your way through the stances. The key to bending is...
Will you please shut your air
I was gonna
hole?
say, that's
Believe
not...
it or not, your infinite wisdom gets a little old sometimes. Why don't we just throw the scroll away since you're so naturally gifted?
Aw.
Gosh, Aang. I'm so sorry. Here, this is yours. I don't want to have anything to do with it anymore.
They stole a waterbending scroll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they'll be on the water.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious, pirate dude. You're no Flint. Oh, here she goes again. She gonna get captured.
Shoot! Come on, water, work with me here.
As well. Mm-hmm. Oh gosh.
No! Let go of me!
I'll save you from the pirates.
That's not comforting. That's 0% comforting.
Try to understand. I need to capture him to restore something I've lost. Perhaps in exchange I can restore something you've lost.
Oh
My
yeah.
mother's necklace.
I forgot he had that.
I wonder how much money this is worth.
No!
A lot, apparently. She took the scroll. She's obsessed with that thing. It's just a matter of time before she gets us all in deep... Ah! Ah!
Oh. Really? Really,
Oh,
Aang?
what? I'm not good enough to kidnap? Ah!
Don't
Yes,
question
for
it.
it.
Don't question it.
You're really gonna hand over the Avatar for a stupid piece of parchment? Don't listen to him.
Oh,
He's
shit.
trying to turn us against each other.
Yeah, Sokka.
Smart.
You really
No.
should shut your mouth.
Pit them against each other while they're fighting. You can get away.
It's bad business sense.
Yeah, quit now while they're distracted. Get away. Yes.
Thanks, Momo. I owe you a bushel of apples.
A bushel.
Quite a few. There you go.
Hey, are you there?
I'm over here. Follow my voice.
Oh, yeah, that's maybe, yeah.
Never mind. I'll find you.
Help me get this boat back in the water so we can get out of here.
You're not gonna be able to push.
We need a team of rhinos to bunch this
I was
shit.
gonna say,
Two rhinos.
if they could,
Or two waterbenders.
yeah, there you go. I mean, you could probably just get Appa to do it too, but
Yeah.
Everybody in!
Are you so busy fighting you cannot see your own ship has set sail?
We have no time for your proverbs, Uncle.
It's no proverb.
Yeah.
Hog monkeys.
yeah. I'm like,
Hey, that's my boat.
like, why are you laughing?
Should be a proverb.
Hey, you did the water whip.
I couldn't have done it without your help.
Will you two quit congratulating each other and help me out?
Oh my god. Okay, Appa, here's your moment.
No.
Have you lost your mind?
It's
This
a
is no time
air
for
bison whistle.
practice.
I ain't worried, Appa got them.
We're doing it!
But we have
Doing
another
it,
problem.
Peter. I know. I knew Appa was gonna come through. MVP.
You're really going to get a kick out of this. The lotus tile was in my sleeve the whole time.
I don't think he's gonna get a kick out of it.
Aang, I still owe you an apology. You were just so good at waterbending without really trying. I got so competitive that I put us all in danger. I'm sorry.
That's okay, Katara.
Who needs that stupid scroll anyway?
Is that really how you feel?
The scroll!
First, what did you learn?
Stealing is wrong. Unless it's from pirates.
Good one,
And it
Katara.
all works out.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they stole it in the first place, so like her stealing, it's, I mean, yeah, it kind of put them in danger, but it's not like bad.
Yeah. So what did you think?
I really, really liked this episode. Like, I thought it was really funny, and it was cool to have it kind of focus more on Katara, you know, because I was kind of expecting them to start, you know, which they did a little bit, start going like full steam ahead, like he needs to learn, he needs to get there, he needs to do this stuff, right? But it's kind of, I appreciate that they are still gonna like develop the other characters, you know, it's not just all about Aang, like
No, yeah, definitely.
it's, you know, we're seeing more of Katara and we get to see her struggle with seeing that Aang is more naturally gifted at this thing that she has the ability to do, but it just takes her more time and effort, you know, and it's a very humanizing quality to Katara because that does suck, you know, like when you are trying to be good at this thing and you're first learning it and somebody is like, you're trying to teach them and they're
prodigy.
better than you, you know, like,
Yeah.
and I understand, like, I like to be good at things, and it's very frustrating for me when I'm not immediately good at things, you know?
Yeah.
Even though that's kind of a silly expectation, right? But, like, I want to immediately be good at something, so.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that she didn't just stay annoyed, right? Like, she sort of, she learned something from it, you know, like at the end when Sokka.
She recognized the fault,
Yeah. Like,
the flaw.
and it's not that she's not good at it. She's good at waterbending, but Aang is just, like you said, like a prodigy kind of, right? Because
Yeah.
he's the Avatar, so he's naturally going to be,
Prodigious.
yeah.
This episode is kind of similar to one that we had, I believe it was episode 4, Kyoshi.
Warriors of Kyoshi.
Yeah.
Where Sokka
Mm-hmm.
had to learn, like, the lesson of being a warrior and
Yeah.
all that
He had
stuff.
to learn a bit of humility, and
Mhm.
it's like maybe, you know, you can learn from someone who's better than you rather than resent them for it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that Sokka learned that lesson well in that episode. You know, he actually learned it, I think, a little bit quicker than Katara did in this one.
I mean, she recognized her fault pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Like, when she blew up and she realized
That he was, like, upset by it and everything.
She, like, recognized it. She apologized to everyone. You know, she...
That's true.
Tried to make amends immediately.
Yeah, that's true. But then she did want the waterbending scroll for herself, you know? So she kind of let it get to her a little bit again.
Well,
I mean, I do think she wanted it for Aang as well. I'm not saying she
did.
Just wanted it for herself.
But she also recognized that seeing him waterbend so effortlessly made her jealous. So she wanted to practice in private.
Yeah, so she...
To where she wouldn't feel like she was
like embarrassed
inadequate
or
judged.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, that's true. I guess, like, I was just thinking of it slightly differently. I wasn't thinking that she was, like...
I mean, she still was a little bit prideful because she was trying to do the water whip.
I felt like she, like...
And trying to take his advice and everything, but she was just getting too frustrated that she was taking so long to get it right.
Yeah, I guess, like, I just initially read it as when she did it at night was more like so she could be good at it by the time she showed Aang. You know what I mean? But, like, I can see it being your interpretation as well, you know? And, like I said, I'm not trying to say that, like, it's not a slight on Katara. Like I said, I totally understand it. And I don't think that Sokka's better than her because, you know, he recognized it. I think that there's a difference, too. Like, he's a warrior, but that's something that everybody has to learn. Whereas waterbending, even though you have to learn it, it's something you're born with the ability to do. So I feel like, in a way, you would feel like you should be better. Like, you shouldn't have to learn it as much. Do you know what I mean? Like, it should be inherent, like, in who you are.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, I just felt like maybe that was the difference, that Katara maybe felt, like, a little bit awkward because she feels like she should be as naturally gifted as Aang is. Whereas with, like, fighting and stuff, like, everybody's going to have to learn that. People aren't going to be, you know, it's not like a thing that you're born with. Like, you can't, you know, like waterbending or firebending or air bending or something.
What's something that you wanted to be good at and you're annoyed that you weren't as good as you wanted to be?
Like, immediately?
Immediately, yeah.
Shooting. Did you know I was going to say that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not bad at it still.
No, you're not.
But, like I'm relatively good for somebody who's only done it, like, 3 times. But...
Yeah. You were good the first time we went out. You were on the ball. And that's something that's very much like you have off days.
Yeah.
And it makes a huge difference. It's kind of like a pass-fail thing. Like, if you're not on the target, you're off the target. You miss.
Exactly.
So it can be very frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you're so close, you're still not hitting where you want to be.
Yeah. What about you? What's something that is that what you're thinking about?
Yeah, I was trying to think of something that I wanted to be good at that I wasn't. Gaming, probably, I would say.
Yeah.
Different kinds of gaming. Like, I feel like I'm good enough for, like, my ability, my skill level in, like, first-person shooters and stuff like that, but, like, platformers and stuff like that. Like, I know what I want to do, but I can't
do it.
Make it happen the way I want it to. And
yeah, I understand that, too, because I think that, like,
I feel at times, like, in games, like, if I were the person in the game, I could do this no problem.
But being the person controlling the person in the game, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think gaming is something that I, like, wish that I was better at as well, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, I'm the opposite, like, especially, like, first-person shooters, like, I just, like, you've seen me, like, I'm not good at shooting it, like, I don't know. It's just, I'm better at platformers, because I think that's what I grew up with, you know? Like, that's the kind of games
and I grew up with more shooters than I did platformers, because those are the kind of games that we had access to.
Yeah. So it can be frustrating, like, trying to, like, we're both kind of the same in the way, like, we're, I guess, like Katara in that way a little bit, right? Where we get really frustrated when we're not immediately good at something, which is kind of silly, right? Because, you know, usually it takes people a little bit, but there's plenty of things I've been, you know, just naturally good at when I tried it. which sounds really conceited, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so it's frustrating when, like, you find things that aren't that way.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Like, you probably can't answer, but the lotus leaf thing, right? Lotus flower.
The lotus tile.
Yeah, the lotus tile. Did Uncle Iroh know that it was in his sleeve the whole time? Because, like, I feel like he did. And he was, like, strategically going to this town because he thought that, like, the avatar might be there. But I don't know. Especially because at the end when he pulled it out of his sleeve and was like, oh, it was actually in my sleeve the whole time. Isn't that funny? You know, just because I feel like Uncle Iroh would do something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just to, like, sort of try to teach Zuko a lesson. Do they ever say if he did or not? Or is it just, like, open to interpretation of what you think?
No, I think it's kind of open to interpretation.
Did you think the same thing, though? Like, it kind of feels like that's what he did, right? Like, Uncle Iroh's, like... Because
Iroh
especially
does
the
have
way...
a habit of, like, trying to teach him lessons in somewhat roundabout ways.
I feel like especially because the way that he talked about the lotus tile before they went to the town was like, he was like, yeah, like I need the lotus tile because this is the way that I play this game, which isn't the way other people play the game, but this is how I play it, and I need this tile. And it's around, and he kind of said, like, it's a little bit of a different way to do this thing, right? So I felt like that was kind of him being like, I understand what I'm doing. It's not the way that you're doing it. It's not the way a lot of people would do it. But this is how I'm going to try to do it, you know, like strategy-wise, like finding the avatar. Like, I don't know, like I said.
Yeah.
It's just my interpretation of what was happening, like, which, again, could be way off. I could be way off base. But I feel like Uncle Iroh is that kind of person that would sneakily do something like that, you know.
The thing about that is, how would Iroh have found out to lead him there?
See, I don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense, but then
Yeah.
it seems like...
Like, the pattern of how Iroh teaches Zuko is there.
Mm-hmm.
But the foundation of Iroh having that information and then trying to pass on
I don't
that
think...
knowledge in a teaching manner.
See, like, I don't necessarily think that he knew that the avatar was there, because even, like, Aang wasn't even there when they started going there, right? You know? But I think that he thought, like, there's a chance that the avatar will stop here. If we stop here, we could find out information of if he was here or not. So, maybe that, but I don't know. Again, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Also, I would like to formally apologize to Captain Flint for comparing that stupid pirate to you. Like, you're way better. Way smarter. Watch Black Sails 1.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Flint is the best, and that pirate was interesting and funny, but, like, he's no Captain Flint. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Sorry, Toby Stevens. Flint is my favorite on Black Sails. By far.
By far.
By far. Like, I like John Silver, too, but it's like Flint, everybody else. Like, let's be real. It's like, are there other people on this show? No. Do I care? No. No, I'm just kidding. It's not like that.
I don't know, but we had Long John Silver in a video.
Well, y'all did. I didn't.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Couldn't
had...
get Toby Stevens.
Again, that's because he's up here. No, I'm just kidding.
My gosh.
No, I'm just kidding. Luke Arnold is awesome, and his character on the show is great as well. Like, I just really love Flint. Like, his name's Luke Arnold, right? No? What's his name?
Luke Arnold is the guy from...
Look it up. I'm pretty sure he's Luke Arnold.
Rick also does this. Oh, yeah. Luke Arnold, not Luke Evans. That's what he does. You're right.
Yeah, Luke Evans is the one from Beauty and the Beast and...
Hobbit.
Yeah. See?
Sorry, you're right.
Thank you.
This one time.
Y'all see what I have to deal with now.
Well, I have to say that, otherwise you'll bring it up like a year from now. Remember that one time we were filming?
I still
and
have
you
the
said-
screenshot of that one time.
Uh-huh.
I have a screenshot of him saying that I was always right and I would always be right. So, like...
Yeah, because we were dating.
You were still trying to woo me?
Yeah.
Now that we're
That's not
engaged.
fair.
Now that we're engaged, I don't have to be right anymore.
No.
We're
now
not.
now that we're engaged, I can tell you how it is. I can tell you, like...
That I'm right, like you just said.
Yeah, but...
I didn't think that was going to hit you. I'm sorry. Sorry, to take it back to the show for a second, because, like, again...
We need to do that more often.
We do. I mean, usually I cut out some of the excess stuff. That's not about the show.
No, but why?
Not all of it, but... I did not know that my Cabbage's guy was, like, a reoccurring character that just, like, keeps having his cabbages destroyed. Like, I'm assuming he's gonna come back again at some point in the future and also get his cabbages destroyed. It's just, like, this poor guy, like, he came to this town, like, he was probably like, I'm gonna I'm gonna get as far away from Omashu as I can to protect my precious cabbages. And then the Avatar freaking comes in here, and then you think, like, okay, he caught them. Like, Aang went through, it's fine, the rest of his cabbages are good. And then Aang's like, fuck your cabbages! And then, like, they're just gone.
Well, it was because of Aang the last two times.
I know,
as well.
exactly.
Like that one, the mail cart or whatever, like flew like way over and like...
And then it fell down, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'll buy 2. And I'm like, you literally destroyed all of them. What do you mean you'll buy 2? Like...
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, I feel bad for that guy. Like, he just wants to love his cabbages. Like, you know? Like, every time we see him,
just
he's
wants
just
to
like,
make a living.
my cabbages, I love you. You're so nice and good. And you're gonna pay for
Takes
me to eat
such-
food. That's
Such good care of his cabbages. Like, he is...
It's like they're his children, and he, like, nurtures them and loves them. And
He's like a champion, like, cabbage grower. Like, these are the best cabbages. He takes utmost care of them. Like, he doesn't bruise them.
yeah. They're
Poor
like
guy.
the best cabbages you could ever get, and then they're destroyed.
Maybe.
I do like cabbage, so.
I only like it in certain foods.
What about just cabbage? Like,
By itself?
yeah, like cooked cabbage.
Ugh.
It's amazing. Are you
No,
kidding?
I like cabbage soup.
Okay, I was like,
I
what?
was joking. I like sauerkraut.
Mm-mm.
Love me some sauerkraut. Can't stand coleslaw.
Coleslaw is good. Though, to be fair, I only recently started liking it.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, sorry. Okay, we're getting off topic again. I will say that I think that it is... What? I'm trying to think. It's like...
I will think that it is.
It's like encouraging, I guess, that Aang is so naturally good at waterbending, because it kind of is like he needs to be naturally good at all of these things because, you know, he has a very limited amount of time to be able to master them and then defeat the Fire Lord. So the fact that he was naturally good at waterbending and could, like, do everything, like, pretty much his first try, like, literally his first try. I don't think he didn't do anything. I don't think there was anything he didn't do his first try, is encouraging because, again, yeah, just like he really does not have a lot of time to become a master at all of these things and then defeat right now currently the most powerful person on the map, you know. How's he gonna learn firebending? Because, like,
That is a good question.
we haven't really seen anybody in the Fire Nation that's, like, super keen on teaching him. I mean, that one guy might be willing to, the sage.
Fire priest.
Yeah. One of the sages or whatever from the Fire Temple, but he's in prison right now, so
Yeah, he
not
was
really
taken
an
with the
option
other sages.
to the Fire Lord to answer for his crimes.
Yeah.
So maybe even dead,
Maybe.
Curious as to how he's going to learn
We also
firebending.
haven't spent a whole lot of time in the Fire Nations.
No, true. So we haven't seen... The only people in the Fire Nation that we've seen have been, like, the assholes, kind of. Except for, like,
The soldiers.
Zuko and Uncle Iroh. Like, they are still trying to get the Avatar, but... Like, even Zuko, when he's talking to Katara, when they have her captured, he's like, I'm doing this for a reason. Like, I need to get my honor back. Like, can you understand that? He's not trying to be, like, he's literally trying to explain to her, like, this is why, like, I have a purpose for why I'm doing this. Like, I'm not just coming after you for no reason,
Yeah, I'm not just trying to burn the world down.
Yeah. Like, I have to do this. I have to do this for my honor. Which is what he said in the first episode, right? Like, his honor depends upon it. So.
Yep. That's my ring all the time.
Like I said in the last discussion.
See, look at this. She just took my ring off and put it on.
Did I? Check the tape. You put it on me. But you made me forget what I was saying.
The last discussion.
Yeah, like in the last discussion, I think Prince Zuko's dad's probably an asshole. That's what I was going to say. So, is he actually going to, even if Zuko could return the Avatar and, bring him forth before his dad, the Fire Lord, would he restore his honor and let him not be, he was banished, right? Like, what is unbanishing called? Just unbanished.
Huh?
He was banished, right, as well.
Yeah.
So what's the opposite of being banished? Like, can you let somebody be unbanished? Like, pardoned, I guess?
Yeah. Pardoned or restored or...
Yeah. Like, I still don't think his dad would pardon and restore him. Because he seems like an asshole. Appa, MVP. I knew he would come in clutch, save the day. Like, I was like, Appa, where you at? And then there he was.
Also Momo.
Momo's just adorable. Yeah, Momo did come in clutch, though. He did untie Katara, and he did grab the scroll and tie the bird up. So, yeah, Momo gets honorable mention as the other MVP. And the whistle that Aang got, that was so useless, that they're like, let me have the money now.
It could also relate to the Pai Sho tile. It's like maybe something that you didn't think
seems innocuous.
Yeah. Maybe seems a lot more valuable in a certain kind of strategy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, guys. So that is all that mostly me, because, I ramble. And also he's seen it already.
Yep.
But also, as you noticed, probably I ramble. Yeah, that's all you have to say. I forgot what I was going to say. So, yeah. Why do I say so yeah so much?
So, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Why did I start sounding like, yeah, so? Just let us know what you thought of the episode in the comments below. That's it. We will see you in the next episode. And yeah, until then, bye guys.
Bye.